Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Kubera. That's right, what a surprise, me reading Kubera. Crazy. We're probably gonna do like 4 or 5 episodes again this week, because I really like this webtoon. If you couldn't tell. What the fuck is this intro? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm rambling like a fucking lunatic. Anyway, if you're new, sub, be really cool, really close to 500. If we could hit that before the end of the year, be pog. You know, comment, like, share, notification bell, YouTube stuff. Anyway, I didn't breathe during any of that. I just kind of rambled it. What am I doing? I don't know. Anyway, let's just fucking go for it. Wow, this is incredible. I heard that Era Plateau itself could help us out. There are tons of high-ranking magicians, too. I heard that even Claude came. Wow, awesome! Temple of Death is finally operating normally. Looks like we can finally relax a bit. I don't think you can. It looks like preparations are taking longer because his condition has worsened. This is just buying time for the humans. Have you ever broken that city's barrier? How strong is it? I haven't broken this one, but when a human was in charge of Atera's barrier, it broke with just one hit of my Sunshine of Dawn. Yeah, but Brilith's a bit... I mean, I like Brilith, but she's got issues, okay? She's not always in the best state. She has reasons for not being particularly strong all the time. Oh, look, there's Sagara. But the problem is that it gets restored right away if there's a priest waiting near the barrier stone. Atera only has one barrier, so while it was broken for a second, Sagara went in and kidnapped the priestess. But even that would be tough if the barrier has several layers. The first barrier would be restored before you could break through all of them. What if you push yourself to break them? I haven't tried it, but I can break up to 2 layers since I was obviously planning on breaking both layers myself before you got here. But now, there are 4 layers. Looks like I'll have to do it. But you don't have a transcendental as powerful as Sunshine of the Dawn. I don't know why I added red in there. Well, I know why, because, you know, it's the fucking red sky shit, but shut up. And if you're in Sura form, the turrets are... I can take the hits from the turrets with no problem. I mean, she is a 5th stage. I still have never seen some fighters complete Sura form. But since 5th stage Rakshasa look half human even in their Sura form, I can only assume that her Sura form would probably look a lot like mine. I feel like we're gonna get fucking spooked with what Samfadi's Sura form looks like. Part 2, episode 142, Your Justice and Mine. I know we're getting very close to the end of Season 2. You know? And of course, obviously, as soon as we're done with Season 2, we will be immediately in the next video, jumping into Season 3, because I am not fucking stopping. So right now, they've got a 5th stage Rakshasa from the Garuda over there. Although, you probably didn't notice at all, since they're hiding their power. We won't have enough at this rate. Even though after combining 2 cities and having help from you and the magicians, we can't win. There's no chance. We'll get mercilessly slaughtered. Mercilessly destroyed. You may be a half-dragon who can use the 5th stage Rakshasa power, but the problem is that your true form is human. Plus, you're young. There's also the vigor issue, and you're really lacking in combat experience. I bet Kasalik's like, Yuta, shut the fuck up. You were like a child until like a month ago. Shut up. But Yuta's a lot stronger than he lets on. It's especially clear that she'll be able to use use the unique transcendental of 5th stage Rakshasa better than you. So, we won't be able to do anything if she starts firing transcendentals like crazy. Do you understand why I'm telling you this? Because it means Yuta's gonna be fucking essential to, like, the defense measures by sealing their transcendentals with his, Taraka blood. Like, he is literally essential. You need him on side. Or you both just defect. It sounds like you're suggesting that you'd block the Transcendentals, and then we'd team up to beat them. But aren't the Garuda halves the same clan as you? I'm not sure how to accept the suggestion of teamwork to destroy your own people.
They may be from the same clan as me, but I have no way of beating them on my own. With them trying to kill me. Actually, there's no guarantee that we'll win even if I team up with you, Kasak. I even thought about giving up and running away. But running away just seems... Wait a minute, Kasak. You didn't leave all of this here, Ron? That's strange. Then who did? I heard someone knock, so they must have left it for me to eat.
You should have told me that you were hungry, then I would have brought you along with Ron to the restaurant.
What? Together? You really don't understand, girls.
Yeah, no, Ron, don't be fucking stupid. Come on.
Aren't you being a bit too inattentive considering you haven't seen her in months? Focus on her and take good care of her. You should go to her, not me, when you have free time like right now.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Ron, you fucking brick wall.
Does she think we're in a relationship because I said that thing about being taken before? That's just how I feel. Ron is probably not very interested in me.
You absolute buffoon.
Hold on. The road is all muddy, so you'll ruin your shoes if you...
It's okay. Someone made a stepping stone path here. That was the thing that stopped you to mid-train of thought. Lee's getting her fucking shoes muddy.
Oh, Yuta, you're such a creature.
You are stark opposite of Ron in attentiveness, huh? I'm not sure who it was, but they must be a great person.
Fucking Yuta, man.
Something suspicious here. You've took over the barrier way too quickly considering how hard you resisted coming here. I wouldn't say suspicious. I have to do my job with a situation like this. If you finally got your head screwed on straight, then I'm relieved. But Lila, you said that's not your real name, right? That's right. I forgot my real name when I was very young. Cover your face. And forget the name that you've used so far. If that still doesn't change your fate, then call for me.
Is that the god of death? It's probably the god of death, isn't it? What do I feel like that's got... There's no way that they blur out who that is. That's either the god of death or someone really important we haven't met yet. I feel like that might be Yama.
Since you can only get an ID card with your real name, I have to get people to vouch for you whenever I go. It's a real pain until I obtain my magic license, which allowed me to pass...
Oh, this is Lila.
It was a real pain until I obtained my magic license, which allowed me to pass through checkpoints.
What's stopping her lying about her real name and getting an ID that way? Has that been explained? Is there a means of checking if they're using their real name?
I see. That must have been tough. She's lying about forgetting her name. I think she covers her face on purpose in case she meets someone who knows her real name. But why are you suddenly bringing that up?
It just crossed my mind out of the blue. I wasn't sure if you had said whether it was your real name or not. Claude, you're such a conniving shithead and I love you.
Just make sure you manage the barrier properly. I'm going back to my business. Alright, don't worry. I think I know why she couldn't kill her yet. She couldn't just get rid of someone as powerful as her, with such prestige and fame. But the situation is different now. In a final arena, where there's no need to think about consequences.
What the fuck is Asha doing? It's like... What? It looks like she's doing, like, grading tests. Jesus, what's she doing?
Ashurahiro, you've been granted conditional release. Come this way.
Curiouser and curiouser. Stay hydrated, folks. lovely mango and passion fruit flavored water. Delicious. Though not as hydrating as regular water, I won't lie. Anyway, let's continue. Webtoon. Fucking excuse me. Oh my fucking god. Truly one of the websites of all time. Now let's actually carry on. You must have found it strange that there was no one around when you went outside. But I can't just walk right into the field of vision of a murderer who has killed dozens of people. Is that why you're talking to me from outside my field of vision? You're more of a coward than I thought. There's no way of telling what a magic murderer might do when backed into a corner. And I'm sure you especially dislike me, since there's almost no one to stop you once you kill me. Thank you for holding me in such high regard. So, why did you decide to let me out on parole? Because you're useful.
These are your records of using Holy Vishnu that I pulled up prior to the Grand Magician's conference. I didn't reveal this at the conference, but there was something strange about the most recent records. After using Holy Vishnu more than 1,000 times, recently, you hardly used it at all. So with the most recent records, the last time you used it was to revive Teo. And, before that, you used it once on the day you passed through the Calibloom checkpoint. Then, before that, you used it 8 times in the waterway.
Wait. Oh. Interesting.
Then there's a blank period of 3 years, and the final time you used it before then was in N12. This is the same time as when you went missing for 3 years. Let me ask you, Asha, where and what were you doing during those 3 years? Why were you hiding without passing through the checkpoints in any cities or using any magic? If you won't answer, then I'll tell you. For those 3 years, you didn't exist.
What? What does that even fucking mean? Huh? What? Has it got something to do with Vishnu? What? Part 2, episode 143. Your justice and mine. 9.
Come to think of it, even though a well-known person like you had disappeared, no one even tried to find you for 3 years, and no one really took this seriously. I was the same way, when I think about it now. I wonder if all this was a penalty of Holy Vishnu. With the Vishnu currently having gone missing, there's no way that you could use that unfathomable Holy Vishnu spell without any kind of penalty. You lost your existence for 3 years as a price for using Holy Vishnu 1,000 times. And because of that, not only did you vanish for 3 years, but even the people who knew you started to forget about you. And maybe that was what you actually intended. You think I intended to lose my existence for 3 years? That's right, Asha. The executioner who used Toriyama on you at the time of the trial told me after he saw how much life you had left. Your remaining lifespan was supposed to end in N13. You have already lived past the day on which you were supposed to die.
What? What? Okay, so hold up. When is Asha now meant to die? What happens if you just skip your death date like this? What happens? I assume Asha has a new time at which she'll die. I assume 3 years later, so N16. Because she skipped 3 years. And it was at N12 she vanished. So N13, when she should have died, was skipped. 2 more years passed, and now we're in N15. So so basically, Asha skipped
3 years, so her death date will have also shifted 3 years? Perhaps? Either that or she just won't fucking die. A person who was supposed to die in N13 managed to survive until N16 because she disappeared for 3 years. Oh, we are in N16. Never mind then. While practicing magic with 1,000 Hoti Vishnus, you improved your magic abilities and extended your lifespan by 3 years. Oh yeah, okay, no, I was right. And after you managed to extend your lifespan like that, you refrained from using this spell so that you wouldn't be penalized anymore. Very plausible. If I'm wrong, then explain your side of the story to me. No, you're right. Surprisingly so. The highest authority on this planet, advanced magic abilities, outstanding intelligence, a naturally long lifespan as a quarter, and a sense of justice which is respected by people. You really are a perfect natural-born hero, Saha-an. Plus, if it's true you've even received an oracle, then I really stand no chance against you. I wouldn't lie about receiving an oracle. That would be blasphemy. Ah, sorry. I'd completely forgotten that you're not a heretic at all. You're someone who serves God with your whole heart. You must be especially sensitive when it comes to blasphemy. Anyway, so, what is it that you want from me by showing me these Hoti Vishnu records? I'm sure you wouldn't have carelessly used a spell that could have caused your own existence to vanish. You know how many times you have to use Hoti Vishnu before you disappear, don't you? I do. But it must be that you can't use it 1,000 times as you did before, or else there's no way you'd refrain from using Hoti Vishnu like now. Yeah, that's also correct. Even now, if I use Hoti Vishnu just a few more times, I would vanish just like 3 years ago. Do you know how many more times you need to use it in order to disappear? I can't tell you that. Why not, Asha? Why can you not? For what reason? Anyway, this means that you could avoid the situation that has been dealt to you by using Hoti Vishnu at a critical moment and vanishing. Yes, I guess so. Well then, your role in this war will be very limited. Under different circumstances, I would have thought about letting you handle the barrier, but I can't leave the barrier in the hands of someone who could disappear like that. From now on, you will be in a position where you directly fight the Sura, but you will be unable to harm the humans in any way. What's that look on her face? So you're telling me to fight outside the city? That's right. While you're waiting in that room, when you get the order, leave through the door at the opposite end from where you came in. You are now going to be sent into battle among the Sura, without having contact with anyone. You can either repent for your crimes at least a little by dealing as much damage to the Sura as you can, or you can just fight a little and then run away without any repentance at all. Do as you wish. However, if I get even the slightest hint that you're helping the Sura or working with them, I will use Bavardi Surya and kill you. Very well. Then I will wait here until I get the order. Very interesting. Interesting indeed. Hold on, Mirha, forget it. I don't have to... just stay still. I went to the trouble of preparing all of this for you. Are you rejecting my sincerity? I fucking knew this is where Lise would get that outfit from. I knew it. Phew, all done. You sure are roused daughter with these good looks. You just weren't taking advantage of them. Lise, you've been hiding yourself too much. Although, that would have been largely due to being trapped by Asha. Since you decided to show people your existence and fight, I think you need to show them yourself at your best. Because if this all goes well, you could become a hero just as great as Rao. I don't know whether she looked better or just different. Sorry, I just read that. Jesus Christ. What just happened? She spread something on Lisa's face, and her only flaw disappeared? He thought that the current Lise was objectively not pretty. Oh no. This is driving me nuts. It's torture not being able to get any closer. What should I do? What was that noise? I wonder what that noise was. I wonder indeed. Let us carry on. The noise was just Yuta being aggressively down bad as always. Look, I know what you're gonna say. And shut up. Doesn't it look like someone fell from on top of that tree and then ran away? Ooh. First making figurines and bromide, now sneaking into the temple? Hold on, making bromide? Eh? That shit's fucked. The bromide's fucked stuff. Don't be making that. What's that? Figurine? Whatever. It's exhausting. Why would someone want to stalk a priestess even at a time like this? Look, Miha, you're wonderful, but you're not the one being stalked right now. I'm afraid. As lovely as you are, I wouldn't wish that upon you, though. A fictional character. God. Anyway, we're all ready. So let's go, Lise. We have to go and greet everyone. Plus, we need to decide on what you're going to do and where you'll be. Okay, one sec. I wonder what she wrote on that. How did she get so pretty? Should I take a peek now that they've gone? You just stop using your fucking magic teleporty ability. So this is it. Putting this on your face makes you prettier? Does that mean that Lise has this kind of stuff on her face right now? Doesn't smell very good. The new product, Tattoo Tint Peppermint, from Sabitry, contains 20 types of herbal extracts. I don't think she's not... I don't care if she's not pretty. I prefer that she doesn't use this. Yuta, you shouldn't really be bothered by the way she fucking tastes. You shouldn't be biting her face, Yuta. My guy. No, maybe it's better to put this kind of stuff on for Lisa's safety. What's this doodle? Aww. That's adorable. That's so cute. Lise, do you like having makeup on? You look happy since then. Yeah. Part 2, episode 144. Your Justice and Mine, 10. Rana, have you seen Lise? Priestess Mirha took her out before. She said they had something to prepare before introducing her to people. I saw her and now her. I wish everyone would take it easy with her. Look, Mirha's got her best interest at heart. Mirha's actually, like, kind of her friend. More so than anybody else, really. I mean, you're obviously her friend too, Ran, but, like, you're more of an older brother type. All I see is I'm trying so hard to force a naive girl into battle. Lise is the kind of person who doesn't take proper care of herself. So in a situation like this, she could end up dying after getting used. Ran? Yeah? We haven't seen each other in months, and that's all you have to talk about? You fucking brick wall of a man. Look, Ran, you're my guy. You're great, but seriously. Jesus, man. Jesus. Will you be okay? You haven't looked good since the conference.
so I'm not sure about you handling the Sky Tower. Still, this is the most powerful turret on our plateau, and opening the tower is what I do best. I wonder why that is. Why is that what you do best? Attributes, perhaps? Might have thought the Sky Tower would be beneficial for someone with Sky attributes, and it would be better. I don't know. I assume that Saha, perhaps it's Bavadi Sayu. I believe that's what it was. That is why he's good for this or something. That's true. Even when you're not feeling well, there's no one who can handle the turret better than you. But about moving Ura Plateau, it looks like there are a lot of complaints about it behind the scenes. If you thought about telling people that this is what Agni told you to do, then they wouldn't be complaining. No. It would be better to show humans deciding and acting among themselves rather than being controlled by a god. That's the kind of world that Surya wanted after all. And Agni didn't necessarily want his words to be exaggerated either. It's such a relief that someone like you is the leader of Willowrave at a time like this. It's all thanks to you that the planet has managed to remain this stable since the Great Upheaval. So Saha is just, like, the top dog. He's, like, the guy. I did not know that. Okay. Well then. Yikes. Okay. In a world where gods have disappeared, chaos would break out if there isn't at least one powerful person. It's so fortunate that someone as righteous as you happen to be be that one person. Righteous? No. I know very well who helped Asha, and yet I can't interrogate them because of personal feelings. If you mean Lorraine, I agree that it's unfortunate. It's not surprising. She was Asha's teacher, long-time teacher, and she was always on Asha's side. When she got a name search request, she would have complied without suspecting Asha's motives. She would have only have found out later that her search results were used for murder. She probably wanted to deny it at first. That's why she tried to defend Asha. But I'm sure that she regrets it now that everything has become clear. She isn't the kind of person to act as an accomplice in murder. Oh, fuck, that was still Miha's dad. Oh well. Yeah, you're probably right. Lorraine would never have cooperated if she had known, right? She probably regrets it now, and is reflecting on her actions. Parvati Braham. Parvati Braham. Parvati Braham. You know, it really doesn't seem like she is. I've come to save you, Asha. Let's get out of here, quietly. That smirk on Asha's face right now. She fucking knew. Asha knew this was gonna happen. We could die while trying to escape, though. You know what kind of casting range Saha has? Yeah, it's fucking absurd. I prepared for that. Here. It cost me 100,000 gold coins just for the material to make it. It's my life's masterpiece. It's a cape made from yaksha hide. A super elite Nastika with the attributes of light. I'm sure you know what kind of effect this fur would have. This would be able to block Saha's light spells. That's right. It may not stop spells within his direct line of vision, but at least he won't be able to attack you from a distance with spells like Hoti Surya. Else spells fused with Hoti Surya. If you wear this item as long as he cannot find you with his own eyes, it'll prevent him from finding you with his mat. Asha, this fucking smirk. What are you gonna do? What chicanery are you about to pull? Oh god. Thank you, Lorraine. I didn't think you would do such a thing for me, with you being engaged to Saha. Nah, the look you've got on your face. The look you had on your face when she walked through that door, you fucking knew. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I will not be gaslit. That's because I don't believe that I made the wrong choice. Asha, you're not evil. There must be something that you just can't tell people about. You just assumed this role for a good purpose, right?
Yes, Lorraine. You've definitely made the right choice. Ah! I don't think you have. Oh my god, no. No, abso-fucking-lutely not. Heavens above, no. Let's keep going. Bro, no. No! Oh god, this isn't good. You're remarkable, Brilith. A regular person would have just been turned into a pile of ash. Was that skill really that dangerous? No, it's probably not dangerous to you. It just feels like a slightly warm fire to people with absolute faith in me. Ah, I see. Absolute absolute no, but I'm probably not. No. Believing in God is a basic requirement since I'm a priestess. I'm just faithfully doing my duties as priestess. Do you find this funny? I'm sorry. Anyway, now that we've arrived at our destination, let's move to somewhere safe now. I have a place in mind. Where? The Sky Tower? With Saha? I don't think that's going to be safe, to be honest. Asha scares me a little bit. Who is saying any of this? I came to attend the meeting. What's this now? Forcing us to move to Rinhallow. But honestly, we're kind of hiding even though we could help them, so we can't really say anything about this. Still, shouldn't we be fine since we have a 4-layer barrier plus Kasak? This place could even be safer than other cities. Oh, naive people who don't realize there's a 5th stage Rakshasa that's gonna kick through those barriers like they're nothing. Probably, at least. At least if Yuta's claim is accurate. The priest told us to gather here, and now I don't see a single one of them. How much longer are we supposed to wait? Is something to tell you? You mean you want me to tell you about everything that's happened so far after I broke through the waterway? That's right. What on earth has been happening? What's the story with that Lise girl? And why are you looking after her so much? Can you have told me about all of this before I had to ask you? Well, the situation didn't really allow me enough time to give you a long-winded explanation. Plus, as soon as I met you, there was the Grand Magician's Conference. You left in the middle of the conference. You left in the middle of the conference, to be precise. Without a single explanation, you just left saying that you had to find Lise. I told you about that later, since Lise had already seen her maximum lifespan while under the Hodiyama spell. I thought she would be shocked if she found out what that meant. But you took Lise with you when you went to see Asha, who was really under Hodiyama. That's because Saha told Lise all about the effects of the spell before I found her. Plus, he told me to take Lise and attend the execution together. You didn't even ask me to go with you. Well, You've always liked Asha. I didn't really think you would really want to see Asha's execution. After being with Lise all day and only coming to see me in the afternoon, all you wanted was to ask to restore the railing on the Sky Tower that Lise broke. Jeez, I can't believe this. Ron, you're kind of strange today. Why are you seeing everything in such a skewed perspective? It's not skewed, Ron. Ron, bro. I'm sorry, bro. No. No, I'm sorry. I don't got your back right now, bro. You are fumbling the bag so hard here. Skewed? Me? That's right. Skewed. You just happen to be the person who best performs restoration magic, and that's why I asked you. After the restoration, I even treated you to a fancy dinner. Dinner? That's right. Then after dinner, you bought some shoes for Lise. I just bought them because I was out buying clothes anyway. But what's wrong with buying her shoes? Having a lover's quarrel at a time like this. They have no sense of vigilance. Lover's quarrel? No, they're just friends. There's no way friends would fight over stuff like that. This is a very one-sided fight Rana is angry, and Ron has no fucking idea what's going on. What's wrong with that? Then what about you? Would you care if I bought shoes for another man?
You can buy someone shoes if they need them.
What? Oh my god, Ron. I have no words. I have no words. Ron, I'm so sorry, man. You are fumbling. Bro, come on. You had literally, you didn't even have to do, oh my god, bro. I'm really not sure why you're raising your voice like this, but is this really so important? Is it so important that you have to keep me here and argue about it? Ron, are you really that stupid? You have no idea why I'm saying this? No, I get it. You're irritated that I've been asking you for favors concerning Lee since you first got here. I won't do that anymore. I can't just ask someone else. I can just ask someone else. If I'd known you were this irritated by this, I would... Hey! Ron Cyrov, you stupid moron! For someone who's so quick to pick up on things, you miss the most important thing when it's right in front of you. Is this really how you should be acting when we could end up dying in a war soon? Fine. Just go ahead not knowing until you die, you fool. Elaine.
Aline? That's Aline. Aline?
Why on earth did I struggle so much to ensure that a guy like that would graduate?
I wonder why, Rana. I really wonder why.
There's an item that stops aging. It doesn't affect your lifespan at all, but at least it will allow you to not look older than Ron. Why don't you use this yourself? I used it when I was younger, but I can't let my handsome grow old all alone. Juan and I are both pure-blood humans. We both age at the same speed. Having an item like this wouldn't do me any good. A kid like you needs it. Aline. But I won't just give it to you. Come here after you make Ron graduate, and you are officially engaged. Then I'll give you this. You were wrong, Aline. What engagement? It was all my fault. No matter how badly I wanted for Ron to graduate, I should have advised him to break in the waterways. Or I should have made time to go with him. Why didn't I pay close attention to that Lee's girl? Why did I think that it would be fine as long as he wasn't with Asha? Young Lee's would have been a better choice than Asha for Ron since she ages slowly. I should have thought about the possibility of Ron falling for Lee's.
That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it, Rana.
Just speak to him. Communication, Rana.
Women in general.
And Ron, communication. Ask. Speak to... don't argue. Ask each other what's wrong. Okay? Have a heart-to-heart. Even if he breaks through the waterways and graduates like this, if Ron's heart leaves me, then it's all pointless.
Hey, if I got it wrong, then tell me. I'll let you go right away. Rana, do you like me?
No. I love you. For 18 years, my eyes were only on you.
Good job, Ron. You actually fucking did it. Good fucking job. Holy shit. And yes, we're doing another one. I'm not, as wholesome as that would be to end it on that, I want to see if we can end it on some fucking suffering. That's so sweet. That's adorable. 3 years earlier at Misty Shore University.
Ron, will you be able to graduate this semester?
No, I failed the stupid intermediate topology exam again. Damn it. This professor is so stingy with grading. Are all topology professors like that? Ron Cyrov, Magic University student. 3 years earlier, he was a quarter. Was a quarter. He's no longer a quarter. Yeah, that changed. 34 years old. He looks like he's 17. 17? What? Huh?
You rose all the way to the graduating class so quickly, and now you're stuck on intermediate topology.
What if you end up having to...
What if you end up having to register for 8 semesters of graduating class alone?
Ping Heiss. Heiss. Ah. Same university as Ram, but already graduated 3 years earlier. He was a quarter. 30 years old. Looks like he's 15. Yeah, he looks like he's 15. Ran looks older than 17. It's the hair, if I'm being entirely honest. Are you trying to curse me or something? Hey, I may not be good at written tests, but if there's no way I'll fail for 8 semesters. There's no way he'd fail for 8 semesters.
Ron, it's vacation now, so we're starting at light tomorrow. You're dead meat if you skip.
Light time, 10 a.m. until noon.
Right. Yes, Professor.
What are you starting at light time?
Private tutoring.
She used to help me with the subjects that I'm not good at, but with intermediate topology, I seriously don't get it, even after listening to her explanation.
An active professor is tutoring you. Hey, isn't that illegal?
We won't get caught since she's not taking money for it. Plus, Rana isn't even in charge of topology.
What? Hold on. So she's teaching you for free? Why?
I'm not sure. Maybe she feels sorry for me because I haven't graduated.
Are you sure she's not interested in you?
Of course not. There's no way a smart, pretty girl like Rana would like me. That's a line I dislike. The people that say shit like that, fuck off. Anyway. It just makes it sound like you're seeking pity. I know Rana isn't, but ugh. It wouldn't be awkward if she... It wouldn't be awkward... It wouldn't be awkward if she liked my bro.
That's true. To be honest, you can't compete with Lutz. Still, if you're interested in her, it would be better to at least give it a shot and get dumped. What if some other guy takes her in the meantime?
First place in the N7, N9, and N7, N8, and N9 beauty competitions. Good reputation, lots of friendship. Lots of friends, but no relationship experience. High ranker with guaranteed status and power. University professor with a guaranteed stable retirement. Recovery magician who can make lots of money. Yeah, yeah. I see no flaws. But she's a pureblood. She gets older twice as quickly as I do. Even after 30 years, Rana will become an old lady, but I'll still look young. What's up with him? I'm just telling him to date her for a bit. He's already talking about 30 years from now.
Based on the way you talk about your long-term future, it seems you like her so much that you're thinking about marriage. If you really love someone, you need to be able to love them even when they look old, man.
I don't mind that. What I do mind is that she might feel alienated. I hope she just meets her kind and I just hope she meets her kind who will age the same way as her. And lives without too much trouble.
Ron, man.
This means that you'd better stay away from her. No quarters. That's the whole reason that I've abandoned my feelings for her.
Hey, don't worry about that. She may be pretty, but she's not my style. I'm not into...
Not interested. Did you just diss Rana?
Hey, what do you want me to say?
Part 2, episode 146, Your Justice and Mine 12. That was nice. That was fun.
Well, why aren't you saying anything? Shouldn't you say something back to me?
What should I do? I'm not supposed to like you.
You jerk! What's wrong with you? If you're not supposed to like me, then you shouldn't have held me and asked me like that. Making someone confess their feelings for you when they were turning away to try to save their pride and then rejecting them? You satisfied? Now I really have no pride left. Fine. If this is how it's going to be, I'll just tell you everything. Since you met me, All you've been talking about is these. Then, what is it you said before? You don't care if I give another man a gift?
Oh god, they're doing this in public, mind you. This is a big scene.
Did you mean it? Huh? Should I start talking about other men to you too? Every time I see you, I'll be talking about other guys, worrying about them and buying them presents.
Wait, what I said before was wrong. Don't do this.
Why? Why is it okay for you to take care of other women, and I can't do the same for other men?
Run. Liz isn't so much of another woman as just a younger sister.
Ah, is that so? Then I'll treat other guys like they're my older brother. He didn't seem to like it, so I didn't bother, but now I'll start getting Lute's birthday presents again. You don't mind, right?
No, if Lutz gets interested in Rana, then I'm screwed. I have no choice but to tell you this, Rana. Let me hear her a sec.
What? Really? She's really his daughter?
Sorry, I didn't tell you this before. It seemed like Liz didn't want to tell people herself, so I figured I didn't have a right to go around telling people. Anyway, I don't treat Liz well because I see her as my woman. You've got me all wrong, Rana. Really. You're the only person I really see as a woman.
Why are you suddenly saying that? But if I'm the only one you see as a woman, why are you not supposed to like me?
Well, I thought you might feel alienated if I'm still young when you get older. What's wrong?
I thought that you wouldn't like seeing me get older than you.
What? Why would I dislike something like that?
Normally I have no choice but to think like that. You're the one who didn't confess to me for 18 years.
Yeah, that's quite a long time, Ran. You are an absolute fucking buffoon.
Even though you showed your interest toward me so many times.
Hey, isn't that
Rana and Ran? That's why I decided to get an anti-aging item from Elaine.
So her name is Elaine. It's just last chapter it was translated wrong.
Remember, I told you as soon as I got here.
Oh, fuck. My hand was in the wrong place. I wasn't pressing the arrow keys. Wait, wasn't that just nonsense that you said because of the jet lag?
No, it's not. This is real. She told me that she would give it to me after you graduate and we get engaged. She also wanted this to be a secret until your graduation. Ron, you know I've turned down countless offers for blind dates and arranged dates, right? Why do you think I would do that?
Fucking dead-eyed blanks, Dad. Ah, Jesus.
Phew. Well, I already lost all my silly pride before anyway, so I'll say this too. Ron, when this fight's over, will you marry me? Hey, come on! You should have answered by now! I've been waiting 18 years for you to propose, and I had to be the one to do it. Don't you think this is way too much?
Sorry. I'm just having trouble processing this right now. So, now that your only reason for worrying and holding back has disappeared.
Hold back? Well, anyway, Ron, now that all that's left is for you to answer, okay? Jeez, poor Rana. Now that she's gotten rid of her pride, all she has now is anxiety. Being to him like that won't help. She doesn't mind all these people around her.
Hey, Ron! Give her an answer! Are you sure he hasn't fainted because he's so happy?
Everyone at school knows that you like Rana. I can't stand this. They're so out of touch with reality. They would probably be playing husband and wife even if we run out of transcendental energy and the whole planet is raised. Come on now, go easy on them. They're young. Plus, right now we have a 4-layer barrier and a perfect turret in Kasak.
That isn't the whining one.
And almost all the best magicians on the planet are gathered here. We can't prepare for an attack any better than now. Creating more anxiety and fear here will only make people lose their energy. Still, I just don't have a good feeling about this. This doesn't seem like a time to be acting so relaxed and casual.
Oh god, Asha's getting fucking... Asha's getting serious.
Hotimarut.
And away she goes. Alright, nearly an hour again. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like the longer videos, let me know in the comments, and I will endeavour to continue doing them. And with that out of the way, I've been Animosity. You have been you, and I hope to get you all next time for another video. Ta-ta for now.